Hello, Leos. Um, okay. So, when I was meditating on your sign, it just seems like a situation that has gotten out of control. Or maybe that's the way you feel about somebody in your life. Like, they're just out of control. Like, you can't, I hear, bear the thought of them. Like, they just done way too much. But y'all have a thing because I hear envious. Like, somebody, I don't like this. Somebody on the outside of your relationship could be enviously looking in. Like, somebody could be, I hear, flaunting their stuff, like trying to get the attention of your lover, your partner. I keep hearing it like strong envy. And the thing too with envy, it can be you, like enraged. Um, Whether you are enraged at your partner, you're enraged at yourself for going back to a partner. Because to me, this looks like a cycle that keeps repeating. And I hear in danger, like, let me see, in critical thinking of self. So I just feel like in danger in self, it's like this person makes you feel unworthy or unvaluable, or they could have had this effect on you. And pause, there could be a break in your relationship right now. For some of you, you may have kids with this person, so you have to co-parent. It's like someone you have to deal with regardless, someone who will always be around. You could have also told this to a third party on the outside. Like, you can have him or you can have her because he or she will always be around regardless. It could have been words you said to someone trying to come in between you and your mate's relationship. I hear like a dark cycle or a dark past. Maybe you had a dark past. Maybe this is in the past and it's something that you are reminiscing on or thinking back to. Because I hear collecting your thoughts. You could have been crying and reminiscing over bad times that you had with a partner, and I hear therapeutic. So you could have, you for some of you, you had to go to therapy. You could try to turn on meditation to calm yourself down or take deep breaths. Is this something to do with therapeutic? Then I hear a nursery. Like someone could have worked in a nursery, or someone could be getting a nursery ready for a new baby coming in to the picture. And I hear hardships and trials. So you probably been through a lot. Like you endured a lot of suffering or a lot of pain. It could have been like you even tied to this person who seems like they could be a detriment to your health, because they always come in strong. Like they come in strong, and I hear like they have you at a grip. Like they come in strong, like forceful, very strong masculine energy, um promising promising things. They could have even, I hear of promising adventure. Like they could have said that they're going to start a business with you, or you guys could have attempted to go into business together, but they could have took the money. Like they just mess things up. This person has like strong self-sabotage, or they could just be all about themselves, or it's how you can see them, where every time they try to come back to you, there's always something behind it. It's never as what it appears to be. It's like all you could be craving for is genuine love. But then there's always somebody with I see like a knife behind their back ready to stab you. Maybe this is the way that you perceive them. Okay? Like every time I open my heart to you, you always have, I have my heart, but you always have a knife ready for my heart. Because I hear take off. Like every time you think the relationship is going to take off, every time you think that you could trust them, there's another knife coming for you. But yet and still, like, it seems like the love is strong. Even though this person could hurt you, I hear numerous times, like, there's like some type of toxic bond you guys share together. Ooh, that's crazy. That flew out. Yeah. See this? The 10? Like, you're trying to release this shit. You really are. Like, you're trying to release this. I hear with all your might. You're waiting. Like, you're waiting for, I hear, like, this bad time of your life to die down or to end. You just want, some of you are having nightmares, or your present living conditions can seem like a nightmare. For some of you, you want to get out of your lease. You could have signed a lease to a home, and like, I see this, I hear a pitfall, like contracting, like this, I don't like this. This is making me so mad. You could have signed the lease and a home wasn't, the appearance, see? I'm gonna come back to that. The appearance on the outside seemed good, seemed like a good place to live. The appearance on the outside seemed good, but when you got to the house, there's a lot of contracting that the house still needs. It still needs work. And there could be like a hole in the wall, a hole in the pipes where mice can come through. Like, it's something you found. It could be under the sink, like a hole underneath the sink. Something to do with the piping and the sinks that's like rotten out. You know what I mean? And for whatever Leo this is, be mindful, because for some reason I just made a connection. Be careful of being attached to the outside of things. You might go for the outside of things and not giving yourself enough time or research to search what's truly within. This can be a very significant thing that somebody needs to learn. It could be a life lesson. Just because something's beautiful on the outside does not mean that it's beautiful on the inside. So you can attract a lot of beautiful things into your life that look beautiful on the outside, but then when you go in, it's like all hell breaks loose. This could be jobs, this could be friends, this could be lovers, this can be your place of residence. You just go into things and it looks so beautiful, and then when you get in, it's like a pitfall. Like, there's so much more damage inside. It's not even worth it in the end. But I learned that there's only lessons in life. You know, you can only learn. So there's never any real true loss until your time has come. All right. So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful of paying attention to the insides of things, trying to do more research before you go into anything that just looks too beautiful on the outside, you know? And for me, I say 90 days. Like, give anything 90 days and you will see the true insides of anything, you know? And research. I'm a queen of research. I research everything. I believe nothing, and I research everything, or I take it to God in prayer and ask for a sign. So just be aware. It could be a life lesson that you keep repeating a cycle of not truly knowing what's on the inside, but just going for the outside, and then boom, things like you fall into a pit. All right, let's move on. You could have just found out. I hear flirtatious texts. You could have looked through somebody's phone. Somebody could have looked through your phone. Yeah, see? Truth came out. You could have looked through somebody's phone. There's some type of truth that came out. Like, you found out that your partner could have been texting someone else. I hear furious. You could have been furious at your partner. Your partner could have been furious at you for finding out the truth. You found out the truth about a partner that And it's like it's a lot of whoever this is, like you're beating yourself up. Like you're beating yourself up badly. Meaning to say, you could be saying to yourself, like, I'm so, you would use words to describe yourself for continuing to think that things will be different. So you're coming to the truth of somebody that you tolerated a lot from them. But I hear committed. You could have been committed or devoted to seeing this thing through, seeing this relationship through. And it's not worth it. I hear blinded by lies. So you could have been blinded by lies. Somebody could have sweet their way into your life and you were blinded by lies. Yeah. And it shows that you're still in this commitment. You're still in this commitment, but you're not fulfilled at all. Like, to me, I feel like you could still be there. Maybe you're waiting for them to leave. Maybe you asked them to get out your house and they told you, how can I leave when we can't even go nowhere? Everything is a pause in action. Where am I supposed to go? And you could be waiting for this time to go by just so they can come out your house, because they can still be in your house. A fountain of youth. This person is probably younger than you. Black maturity. And I hear grief stricken. Yeah. See? And it's like someone's resisting change, Maybe you keep yourself tied in this relationship and you probably feel stuck in a relationship or stuck in a cycle that you're refusing to release. You're probably praying and saying, when will I get my Prince Charming, or when will I get the love of my life? But the real truth is you're still holding on to someone from your past that's holding you, like you hold. You could have been on hold. Because I see a phone call. Are you on hold? You could be in the house like you're on hold. Or you with a bill collector. Like you could be on hold. You could be postponing bills right now, trying to find a way to make it. And you're going to make it through this time, by the way, for whoever this is. Like you're on the phone. Because I hear like you've been on hold for so long. Like something's postponed. Or having to hold things off for now. And you're stronger than you think. And I hear never could have imagined. Like you never could have imagined things like turning out the way that they are. But this is actually giving you a time to come to your soul's truth, for you to find things out. And it's like you revisiting the past and cleaning up things so that you can go into a new path, a new direction, and set forth for a new life. I hear a new town. Some of you guys might be even leaving, packing up and leaving where you live and going to a new town as soon as this is over. You probably are saying that currently. Can't wait for all this to be done. You probably just want to move out of the state or the town. Yeah. See? Somebody doesn't express any love to you. You don't feel loved. And this is why you want to release them. Like they never express love to you. They never comfort you in your pain. Like you feel like they're very self-serving. I hear inadequate. Like you feel like you have to teach them how to touch you, teach them how to love you. Like this person just doesn't seem like they're emotional when it comes to you. They're not. Like they're not in touch with their emotions. And you just want to release all situations where people don't show you no love, or you give in and they don't give back. Like you could be tired of this. It could even be a situation where you guys live together, but there's no intimacy. Like maybe you have to beg for them to even touch you. I hear prison, like you feel like a prison in your own home. Yeah, it's pissing you off. You're very mad. You're very, very mad. You can also be with an earth sign, a Capricorn, a Virgo. a Taurus. This looks like an earth sign. If you're not with an earth sign, you're with a water sign who is emotionally detached. Like they truly act like they have no emotions, like they don't care at all. But how does the cross watcher feel? How does the cross watcher feel about Leo? They're feeling like they can't let this go. So you can't let it go and they can't either. Y'all both holding on. How do they feel? Yeah, but they're manipulative. Like they're not honest, they're not upfront, and they're not putting in any work. So they decided like they're not going to work on this relationship. And it's obvious, like it's evident, you can see it. You could be secretly trying to make this person jealous or let this person know like you're not the only man or you're not the only woman that I can get. Like you want somebody to come along, but the thing is love can't enter in your life until you release this person. And it's like you both are holding on to each other. This person it refuses to work with you. So even in the house, if you have things in the house and they're living with you, it's probably like a struggle just to even get them to help you. But there's no work being put into this commitment by them, you know? But they won't release you. Yeah. And this is justice. It could be a completion, like a karmic completion in this connection. Or you could be with a Libra. Yeah, see? And it shows like there's secrets and it's like an imbalance, you know? Somebody's purposely not putting into this. And they could be very, very secretive. This is how you see them. They take. They don't do anything for you. They don't show you no love, and they seem very secretive. What secrets are they hiding? What secrets are they hiding? See, and this shows the secrets. It could possibly be a third party. Possibly. Clarify. If there was a third party in the past, there's no more communication between them two. So if they did have a secret love affair or a secret third party, there's no communication with them two at the moment. And they could feel trapped, like trapped to you, wanting to move away, but not knowing how to, you know? They feel like they could be tied to this situation. Or maybe this is how you're viewing them, but somebody feels stuck, like they want to move on. Like they're trying to figure out like how to get themselves out of this situation. All right. So I'm going to continue on to the extended. I send you so much love and light.